What's up guys, it's Taja here back with another Last of Us Part 2 informational video. And in today's video I actually want to talk about the Seraphites and how Neil Druckmann actually could have wrote them into the story, as well as what happened between the 4 to 5 years skip between the first and second game. But before we kick up today's discussion, if you guys could like the video and let's shoot for 225 likes this video, yes 225, we're raising the bar as always, and subscribe to the channel. I bring the best Last of Us 2 news on the YouTube interwebs, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first things first, I actually want to start with the Seraphites. If you don't know what the Seraphites are, this is actually the brand new faction that was introduced to us inside the Paris Game Week's trailer, and they're actually a cultist group, and they have like some religious connections to themselves. But things they do is they actually, hang people and cut their, their bowels out and pull out their guts, and this is like their sacrifice. And we don't really know exactly why they do these type of things or the motive behind it. We're not really sure about any of that. But yeah, that's pretty much what this group is. They do some weird, pretty twisted stuff. It's very gory. And when they do these twisted, horrible things to their victims, they say they're like nested with sin. We don't exactly know what that means yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out in the near future, or pretty much whenever the game comes out. Also, they're all very unified with how they look, like their appearance. Pretty much all the males are all bald and have clean shaven faces, and then all the women wear the same like tied back 2-braid ponytail on their like head. And literally they all rock the same appearance, like literally they all look the same as well. They also have some markings on their cheeks, so yeah, we don't know what that's all about. There's probably some type of symbolism they got going on, but we'll definitely get a deeper look into that when the game comes out. I keep saying that, but I mean, we really don't know. We really don't know anything, and that's really 100% all there is to know about the Seraphites as of right now. And then I also want to touch on like what happens between the 4 to 5 year skip in the game. So this is my prediction. My prediction is that whenever Joel and Ellie, they get to Tommy's, they pretty much live in harmony and peace, because they got their little settlement in Jackson, so they're just living their best lives. And I think while they're living, they're forgetting what the outside world is like. And I think during the 4 to 5 years, that's whenever the cult is actually being funded and put together. And what brings me to think that they're just not being put together is because you can't just start a crazy religion symbolistic cult group within the very first days of the apocalypse. It's just not possible. Plus, if you think back to the Fireflies are like the freedom ringers. They're trying to fight for the people and make a point against the government, and pretty much they're just fighting against the government's oppression on just the citizens. And the Fireflies as a group, they were not around at the very beginning. It took them years before they developed and actually started. And so if it took the Fireflies, which is something that's much more innocent in a way, I guess you could say, even though that's really not the right word, but a much better cause, I feel like, to take that long to get started up, what makes you think a cult group in Seattle would just start up out of nowhere, spark up, and just start like that? So definitely this trailer is not set back in time. This is set in current time with Ellie. Plus, if it was set back then, how would they explain where this cult group been the entire time while we were playing the first game and throughout our whole entire journey? Throughout our whole entire journey, we did not see these guys at all. And then inside the E3 gameplay with Ellie, she's all of a sudden fighting these guys. So these guys are definitely new, and they just came around and about. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure this entire 4 to 5 year skip, literally they've just been living at Tommy's, just living normal lives, dancing. Like, they lit at the very beginning of the cutscene, they're dancing and drinking and just having a great time. And they just go on their little runs, like as Jesse says. So honestly, within those 4 to 5 years, nothing's happened. And that's how I think Neil Druckmann is going to write it in. It's the only way that makes sense. Neil Druckmann cannot sit here and try to convince us, unless it's really fucking good, that the Seraphites have been around since the beginning. And that's just my opinion. That's my take on it. And I hope you guys could see where I'm coming from, and not share any hate on my decisions and what my thoughts are. And that also brings more reason why I think Miss Roman is not Ellie's mom. And yeah, if you guys could leave a comment on what you think about that. Maybe I'm just being an idiot, but I think I'm being very correct, and I'm coming very straightforward. I want to know what you guys think about this, so let's have a discussion in the comments. As you know, the people who comment first do get the replies. I'm on as soon as the video gets started up. So yeah, I'll be reading everybody's comments and everything. And if you guys could like the video, let's try to get 225 likes. I really appreciate that, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another banger.